equality, talking about caste. These are conversations we have had for decades. Dr. Ramadas, I'd like to open this up to you as well. That ultimately, when we look at a caste enumeration, a caste census, will this ensure social justice? The fear is also that there's a lot of politicking over this, that this is reserved for politics, that they do this to gain for certain vote banks, and that it doesn't ultimately lead to social justice, because we've had these conversations. It's never really led to equality.
See, you can't have social justice without data. And today's data is about 90 years old. 1931, during the British period, that was the last when they took a caste census. See, I'll just give you some data. Why we need a caste count today. It's just not only for the backward caste or the scheduled caste, even for the forward. I will justify that. See, in 2017, our Prime Minister had initiated a Rohini Commission, Justice Rohini Commission, for within the OBCs, we have 27% reservation for OBCs at the national level. What is the disparity within? There are 2,633 communities within the OBCs, out of which 10 communities take away 24.94% of the jobs and employment or education. That's a reservation. You can say 25%. Then there are 38 communities, another 25% they take away. Then 102 communities, they take away another 25%. Then 506 communities, they take away 22.5%. So now you have 656 communities, they take away 97.5% of the jobs of the OBCs. And you have 1,977 communities, they vie for only 2.5% of the remaining. And irony is that you have 983 communities, they don't have even one job, one education, nothing. They don't have reservation. So to offset this, you need a count at the national level and as a state level as such. National level count is a macro count, according to me. But the more important is the state level count. We need all the state governments to take account. And why? Each state has got its own criteria. For Bihar, they have done a caste census in 23, they have finished it. And they found out that in Bihar, 94 lakh households have a monthly earning of less than 6,000 rupees. It's just not only for reservation you need this count. It is for your other welfare schemes. Reservation is only part of the affirmative action.
So economic backwardness.
Absolutely, absolutely. To know the economic backwardness and to offset it. And then they found out that 67 lakh households in Bihar, families in Bihar didn't have a house. Telangana did a count. Yeah. And they had 75 questions, 56 primary questions and then 19 secondary questions. And they had an elaborate questionnaire. So all the households in Telangana, you know that what community they come from, what is their status, what is the educational status, what is the economic status. And Tamil Nadu has a different issue. Tamil Nadu has got 69% reservation, unlike other parts of the country. And to save this 69% reservation, and we have this in the 9th schedule of the Constitution, protected. But even then, there are cases in the Supreme Court. And the judges in the Supreme Court are asking, does Tamil Nadu have 69% of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, OBCs and MBCs? So without a count today, we can't justify the 69% reservation. And in fact, Karnataka recently, they are going to take the second count. They took a count for the SCs, Supreme Court's ruling, and because of the count for the SCs recently, they gave internal reservation. They broke up the scheduled caste 17% into 6, 6 and 5. So, social justice is where you give more, when you say reservations or affirmative actions to the needy who have not got amongst the others. So this is something where, so this is the justification why we need a count at the macro level, at the national level, as well as at the micro level, at the state level, because each state has got different problems.
Yeah.